Raiders plan to trade wide receiver Amari Cooper to the Dallas Cowboys.
Josina, how about that one? There we go.
So listen,
You know what? I'm going to
wheeling
start
and dealing
breaking.
continues.
You know what? Me and you, Tim.
Yeah, let's do it.
Me and you.
Okay.
I'm going to text on the show all the time now and talk on the phone with the Knicks.
Listen,
Yeah, but are you going to tell me that we're trading Amari Cooper?
But you know what?
I need to know that.
That's actually exciting, I think, for Amari Cooper and the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, the Dallas Cowboys need a #1 receiver. Amari Cooper hasn't been playing up to the level or caliber he did in his first 2 years. I believe things have gotten stale in Oakland. Oakland is a sinking ship. And if you're the Dallas Cowboys, you make this trade to try to get Dak Prescott a weapon on the outside.
the compensation is going to be interesting because he has not been a very productive player in Oakland. It makes a ton of sense for the team, though. I mean, if you think about it, obviously they have the young guy in Michael Gallup who it clearly has a skill set that is unique. He's got a ton of speed. He's a big guy, and they clearly want to give him opportunities down the field. They have Cole Beasley. Everybody knows Cole Beasley's role. And I think having a more dependable wide receiver in that offense is going to help a quarterback that has struggled this year. I mean, Dak has not, in a passing league, Dak has really struggled in the passing game. And so, it's a good thing for him that help is on the way. It makes a lot of sense for the Cowboys. And then I think when you look at it from the Raiders' perspective, though, what's gone on there, I have to be honest, is bizarre. I mean, it doesn't make a ton of sense.
Is there a holistic plan at this point?
I mean, just look at it. I mean, has the team gotten better?
No,
and I don't
it has not.
believe that
I think
it
you
has.
have to say no. I mean, there's no evidence to support the theory
they haven't gotten better throughout their season either, though. It's not necessarily even comparing them to last year's team. Just from the start of the season, from night one when we saw them until now, this team has taken steps backwards. And so for them, it seems like now there's like, okay, let's just get rid of who we have to get rid of and start over from there.
Well, Josina Anderson is on the phone now, and JoJo, I know you continue to follow the details of this story, but give us some background or context here, if you will.
Well, I literally just got the call in the middle of nowhere, just telling me that this was going to happen, and I actually was on the phone with another source early this morning just to kind of probe into the feelings of the Dallas Cowboys, because last week I had made a call to a source and they said that they weren't actively looking to augment their production from their wide receiver core, at least outside of who they currently have, saying that they were happy with who they have. And then this morning when I checked into it, the tone had definitely changed, and I'm actually going to pull up that correspondence while I'm on the phone just to kind of give you a sense of where it was even just this morning. But this morning I was told from a source with the team, that they're looking at different areas to help themselves. They had a number of potential names that they were looking at, and also saying because the trade deadline was coming up that they were doing their due diligence. And literally from that point, Wendy, I would say 3 hours later, then I got this call, about them trying to obviously do that with Amari Cooper. When you kind of look at over the season how they have been performing with the talent that they have, it's not been up to, what they need to help their offense. And then in addition to that, you have a wide receiver in Amari Cooper who is looking to better blossom out of what he's been able to achieve with the Oakland Raiders from the first 2 years he was there and had 1,000+ receiving yards, and over the last couple of years where he has gone through not only some injuries, but a change in head coach and offensive philosophy. So the hope, Wendy, is that bringing these two parties together, that being Amari Cooper and the Dallas Cowboys, that it will work for both sides.
JoJo, thank you. That certainly makes a lot of sense. The Cowboys, by the way, on a bye week, and I know, Adam, you now have some information on the compensation of the team.
It's a first-round draft pick. So that means that the Dallas Cowboys traded their first to Oakland, and the Raiders now have 3 first-round draft picks in 2019, and that John Gruden controls the first round. He's got his pick. He's got the Bears' first-round pick. He's got the Cowboys' first-round pick. He's got double ones in 2020. And so while the Raiders are having a terrible season and it's not going the way they want, they are armed with a lot of ammunition here going forward.